Have you ever met someone and felt an instant, powerful connection or, on the contrary, a deep sense of conflict? This could be more than just coincidence, it might be karma at play. Karma, a principle rooted in the law of cause and effect, impacts every aspect of our lives, including our relationships. It's believed that the energy, lessons, and unresolved issues from past lives can carry over into our current connections. But how do these karmic ties shape our present relationships, and what lessons are they meant to teach us? 2. Karmic relationships. What are they? Karmic relationships are intense, often challenging connections that serve a greater purpose in your life. These relationships feel magnetic, whether positive or negative, and seem to be woven into your destiny. They aren't necessarily meant to last forever, but they leave lasting impressions and force growth. Unlike soulmate relationships, which are nurturing and supportive, karmic relationships are about learning lessons, healing, and resolving past issues. Signs you're in a karmic relationship. A roller coaster of emotions, from highs to deep lows. Repetitive patterns of arguments or misunderstandings. A sense of familiarity as if you've known the person before, even if you just met. Karmic versus soulmate relationships. While karmic relationships are often intense and difficult, their purpose is to facilitate spiritual growth. Soulmate relationships, on the other hand, are supportive connections that help you flourish and evolve in a gentler way. 3. The role of past lives. What are past lives? In many spiritual beliefs, reincarnation is the idea that after death, the soul returns in a new body. Across lifetimes, souls carry with them lessons, energies, and unresolved karma. These past life experiences influence present-day interactions, especially in relationships. How past lives affect current relationships. Sometimes, unresolved issues or powerful connections from previous lifetimes reappear in this life. For instance, you may feel an instant attraction or conflict with someone, which could be the result of a past life bond. These karmic bonds often require resolution, whether it be through forgiveness, growth, or closure. Feeling déjà vu in relationships. Ever met someone and felt you've known them forever? That could be a past life connection surfacing. This familiarity can feel comforting or unsettling, depending on the unresolved karmic ties from those lifetimes. 4. Types of karmic relationships. Karma manifests in different forms, not just in romantic relationships. Let's explore the types of karmic relationships. 1. Romantic karmic relationships. These are often the most intense karmic ties. The passion and emotional highs and lows teach you vital lessons, from self-love to letting go of control. Although these relationships can feel like meant to be, they're usually not long-term and are meant to guide you toward healing and understanding. 2. Family karmic relationships. Family members can also carry karma from past lives. A parent-child or sibling relationship could involve unresolved karmic ties, whether it's a lesson in patience, forgiveness, or acceptance. These bonds often challenge you to grow within the most intimate settings. 3. Friendship karmic relationships. Karma can influence friendships too. You might meet a friend who pushes you out of your comfort zone, helps you learn a valuable lesson, or guides you toward new opportunities. These friends are part of your soul's journey and often feel like they've been in your life for lifetimes. Unfinished business from past lives. Some relationships feel incomplete, like there's a cycle that hasn't been closed. This is often due to unfinished business from past lifetimes that need resolution in this one. 5. Karmic lessons and soul contracts. What are soul contracts? Soul contracts are pre-life agreements you make with other souls to help each other grow. Before incarnating, souls agree to meet and fulfill certain roles, whether it's as a romantic partner, family member, or friend, to teach each other karmic lessons. Common karmic lessons in relationships. In karmic relationships, common lessons include learning to forgive, let go, love oneself, or establish boundaries. You may also need to overcome jealousy, control issues, or fear of abandonment. Until these lessons are learned, the patterns are likely to repeat. Breaking negative cycles. Recognizing toxic patterns is key to breaking free from them. Once you identify the karmic lesson, be it self-love, forgiveness, or patience, you can release the negative cycle and move toward healthier relationships. 6. How to identify and heal karmic relationships. Healing karmic relationships requires self-awareness and a willingness to learn the lessons they're offering. Here's how to approach healing. 1. Self-awareness and reflection. Start by identifying any repeating patterns in your relationships. Do you attract the same kind of person? Are there unresolved emotions like anger, fear, or control? These are clues to underlying karmic issues. 2. Spiritual practices for healing. Healing can be supported by spiritual practices like meditation, energy healing e.g., Reiki, and past life regression therapy, which can help you understand the roots of your karmic connections. Chakra healing. Aligning and balancing your chakras can release stored negative energy from karmic ties. Focusing on the heart chakra, in particular, can help heal relationships. Mantras and mudras for cleansing. Incorporating mantras and mudras during meditation can aid in chakra cleansing, balancing your energy and releasing karmic ties. 3. Forgiveness and letting go. To move beyond a karmic relationship, forgiveness is essential. By releasing past grievances, you free yourself from the emotional burdens of the past and open the door to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. 7. Breaking negative karma in relationships. In karmic relationships, we often find ourselves caught in cycles of repeated behavior, emotional triggers, or unresolved conflicts. These relationships are meant to teach us life lessons, but they can also be draining and difficult to navigate. Breaking negative karma in relationships requires introspection, effort, and spiritual tools. Here's an in-depth guide to help you on this journey. 1. Understanding karmic relationships. Karmic relationships are often intense and emotionally charged. They are not meant to be lifelong partnerships but rather serve as vehicles for soul growth. Common signs include a feeling of déjà vu or instant connection, repeated arguments or conflicts that feel unresolvable, emotional highs and lows that create a roller coaster effect, a sense of being stuck in the relationship despite its challenges. 2. Key steps to breaking negative karma. A. Awareness and reflection. Identify patterns. Journaling can help uncover recurring themes in your relationships, such as abandonment issues, lack of boundaries, or codependency. Past life regression. Some negative karmic patterns may stem from past lives. A professional regression session can reveal underlying causes and help you release them. Recognize emotional triggers. What situations or behaviors set you off? Understanding your triggers can help you manage emotional responses and break cycles of conflict. B. Spiritual practices for healing. Meditation and visualization. Use guided meditations focused on cutting negative energetic cords. Imagine yourself surrounded by white light, freeing you from any toxic attachments. Reiki or energy healing. Certified energy healers can help balance your chakras and release stored emotional trauma. Cleansing rituals. Practices like smudging with sage, bathing in salt water, or using crystals like black tourmaline or rose quartz can cleanse negative energies and invite healing. C. The power of forgiveness. Self-forgiveness. Often, we carry guilt for our role in unhealthy dynamics. Forgiving yourself is the first step toward letting go of the past. Forgive others. Holding on to resentment keeps you tethered to the pain. Acknowledge the hurt, and choose to release it for your own peace of mind. Affirmations for release. Repeat affirmations like, I release all negative energy and welcome healing and peace into my life. 3. Transforming the energy of the relationship. Once you've begun to address the karma, consider these additional steps. Healthy boundaries. Clearly define what is acceptable and unacceptable in your relationships. This protects your energy and promotes mutual respect. Communicate openly. Karmic relationships often suffer from misunderstandings. Honest communication can diffuse tension and foster healing. Choose self-love. Prioritize your emotional well-being. When you love and respect yourself, you naturally repel unhealthy relationships and attract those that align with your highest good. 4. Cutting the karmic ties. When a karmic relationship no longer serves your growth, it may be time to let it go. Cord cutting meditation. Imagine a golden pair of scissors cutting the energetic cords that bind you to the other person. Feel yourself liberated and whole. Ritual writing. Write a letter expressing all your emotions, positive and negative, but don't send it. Burn the letter as a symbolic release. Seek closure. If possible, have an honest conversation to end the relationship on a note of mutual understanding. 5. The rewards of breaking negative karma. When you successfully break negative karmic cycles, you'll experience profound benefits. Emotional freedom. No longer weighed down by unresolved issues, you'll feel lighter and more at peace. Healthier relationships. You'll attract connections that are supportive, loving, and aligned with your true self. Personal growth. Confronting and healing your karmic patterns strengthens your character and deepens your spiritual journey. 6. Tools and resources. To aid in this process, consider books. Karma and Reincarnation, by Paramhansa Yogananda, The Four Agreements, by Don Miguel Ruiz. Courses. Online workshops on energy healing, meditation, or relationship psychology. Community support. Join spiritual or support groups to share your journey and learn from others. Breaking negative karma in relationships is a journey, not a quick fix. It requires patience, commitment, and compassion for yourself and others. With these tools and practices, you can move from pain to healing, and from stagnation to growth. 8. The role of karma in twin flame relationships. Twin flames are often described as two halves of a single soul, destined to meet and undergo profound spiritual growth together. In many ways, these relationships are intertwined with karmic cycles. The intense connection between twin flames often brings unresolved emotional baggage from past lives to the surface, forcing each individual to confront their own wounds and patterns. These relationships can feel both exhilarating and challenging, as they mirror each other's deepest fears, insecurities, and unresolved karmic lessons. Karma in twin flame relationships is not just about facing personal issues, but also about healing them together. The purpose of these unions is to help each soul evolve by addressing the karmic debts from previous lifetimes. This often involves cycles of separation and reunion, with each phase serving as a chance to break negative patterns and resolve past karmic ties. Twin flames are meant to trigger healing, and while it can be painful, it pushes both individuals toward spiritual awakening. Ultimately, twin flames serve as catalysts for transformation, and the karma between them isn't just about resolving past hurts, it's about creating a new, positive cycle for future growth. The challenges faced in these relationships are opportunities to release old karma and evolve spiritually. Once both individuals work through their karmic patterns, they can move toward unconditional love, balance, and higher consciousness together. 9. The role of karma in family dynamics and ancestral healing. Karma doesn't just affect us as individuals, it flows through our family dynamics and can deeply influence the relationships we share with our loved ones. Often, unresolved issues or emotional patterns from previous generations carry over into our own lives, shaping the way we interact with our family members. These karmic patterns can manifest as cycles of conflict, trauma, or even unspoken expectations, creating a ripple effect that can extend through multiple generations. The idea of ancestral karma suggests that the unresolved emotional or spiritual baggage of our ancestors may pass down to us, impacting not just how we relate to our families but also how we navigate our own life challenges. Healing family karma involves recognizing these inherited patterns and consciously choosing to break the cycle. Ancestral healing requires awareness and forgiveness, understanding how past generations, struggles and unresolved issues have shaped our present dynamics. This could involve spiritual practices such as meditation, energy healing, or family constellations therapy to uncover the hidden connections that bind us to the past. By acknowledging the inherited karma, we can begin the process of forgiveness, healing, and letting go, both for ourselves and for our ancestors, in order to clear the way for healthier family relationships moving forward. Ultimately, the practice of ancestral healing empowers us to take control of our family narratives. By addressing inherited karmic cycles, we not only free ourselves but also release future generations from repeating the same patterns. This healing journey may involve creating new family traditions, fostering open communication, and building healthier bonds that are rooted in understanding and compassion. By transforming the negative karma in our family dynamics, we create a legacy of healing and growth that transcends generations. 10. Moving beyond karmic relationships. Karmic relationships serve as mirrors of our soul's unresolved lessons, but once their purpose is fulfilled, it's time to move forward. Transforming the lessons of these connections into a life of growth, purpose, and love is the essence of turning karma into dharma. Here's an in-depth guide on how to move beyond karmic relationships and embrace a new chapter of spiritual evolution. 1. Transforming karma into dharma. Karma represents the challenges, patterns, and lessons we face. Dharma, on the other hand, is the path of righteous living, aligned with our soul's purpose. Transitioning from karma to dharma involves learning the lesson, reflect on the challenges of the relationship and the insights they provided. Ask yourself, what has this taught me about love, boundaries, or self-worth? Applying the wisdom, use the lessons learned to shape healthier behaviors and decisions. For example, if a karmic relationship taught you about self-respect, prioritize self-care in your future connections. Embracing service and purpose. Dharma often involves contributing to the world in a meaningful way. By turning your healing into purpose, you elevate your experiences. For instance, mentoring others who face similar struggles can be a way of transforming personal pain into collective healing. 2. Attracting healthier relationships. Breaking free from karmic patterns doesn't just liberate you, it sets the tone for the relationships you attract in the future. Here's how to invite more balanced and fulfilling connections into your life. Raise your vibrational frequency. Healthy relationships are drawn to high vibrational energy. Practices like gratitude journaling, mindfulness, and regular meditation can help elevate your vibration. Be clear about your desires. Visualize the kind of relationship you want. Focus on qualities like mutual respect, emotional security, and shared values rather than specific traits. Heal your inner world. Healthy connections are often a reflection of inner harmony. Continue to work on self-love and healing unresolved emotional wounds. Set boundaries. Karmic relationships often lack clear boundaries, leading to emotional turmoil. In your next relationships, practice open communication and establish what you will and won't accept. 11. Conclusion. Understanding karma's role in your life. Karma's influence in relationships isn't something to fear, it's an opportunity to grow, heal, and evolve. By understanding the karmic connections that shape your relationships, you gain the power to break free from negative cycles and move toward healthier, more meaningful connections. Whether you're in a karmic relationship or have moved past one, remember that every relationship serves as a stepping stone on your soul's journey toward growth and self-awareness. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual wisdom.